substitution here for Phoenix. Here is Conley. And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here's LeVert. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Makes it off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Screen by O'Neal. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Christie. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. A shot by Williams, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Christie. Six on the shot clock. Johnson. And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Lively inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lively with the screen. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible.
Boy, is he dynamic. Jalen Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
Suns trail by 7. Conley feeling it out. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Bull. Right through the knee for the layup. Bull's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Pass to Christie. LeVert with it. Misses in close. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. O'Neal from long range. And Lively pulls it down.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. He can't get that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hawks ahead. They're up by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Young. Jacks up a 3. Adebayo, high post. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Adebayo's got his second bucket tonight. Now here's Camby. Outside Durant. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Daniels. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
An effective two-way player. I like to see Daniels grab the steal and go all the way.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. For 3, Durant hits it from three-point range. Durant's got 9.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Adebayo the screen. Young with no one around. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he was something else. Hey, thank you. Inside, here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
Suns trail by 12. Booker draws the double. Outside for Durant. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 12.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And here's Johnson outside. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. Pass to KD. Fires away from outside. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. To the paint. And it's Johnson with the jam.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Suns trail by 14. Screen by Bol. Kicks it out to Allen. And again, it's the Suns missing. Adebayo with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Young's shot is off.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Christie. A three-pointer off the mark. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Williams. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Conley. Kicks it out to Allen. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Allen's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Atlanta making a switch here. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lets it go with a 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Conley's shot is off. The Hawks lead by 11. The shot from 20 feet away. Young, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Bol can't hit. And so it's Atlanta with it. Down low. Here's Lively.
And Trey knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
Pass to Bol. For 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 7.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And here's Young from the arc. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's
38.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Suns trail by 13. Stolen away. By himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Love the burst from Daniels in transition to get out there on the break.
Pass to Campbell. Alexander Walker on the wing. Off target with his three. The Hawks leading by 15. Here's Christie. Young in the corner. From deep. The offensive rebound. Here's Christie. Daniels with it. Pass to Christie. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Young, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Durant wide open. He fires. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Pass to Young. Shoots over Alexander Walker. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And there it is for him. Alexander Walker's got his first points of the night.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Outside Durant, the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 13. On its way from Young for 2. And that one's on target from the wing. Young's got 28.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing. Cooking with grease right now.
To the paint. Here's Camby. Rebound by Johnson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Young outside. Back to Johnson. And stolen by Booker. Here's Dunn. Can't get the reverse flush. Young outside. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Count it. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
He had a nice open look right there.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Pass to Adebayo. Phoenix grabs the miss.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's Camby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And that one drops.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Dunn, wide open, he fires, and the three off target. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000, I'm pulling billions off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some wanna choose, but them is too scary. You chose me, you ain't you a.
Time to get down with the team. The grass is greener on that other side. If you know what I mean, I'll show you of the world. And I can make you the eighth if you wanna be my girl. I say my girl, me my woman, that ain't my style. Need a real street, walk a green mile. We piling up the paper on the dining room table, cause you able to realize I'm the truth and not a fable. We rockin' Russian sable, keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with $1,000 for my back. I'm $1 million Mac, they need $1 billion. Put my in your life, watch your daddy get rich. Easy as ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK, CBU with B. Cause what's up with no, and what's up with no. Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. We try to get Jones.
Many decisions with precision. I pick or make my selection on who I choose to be with. Girl, don't touch. I know you want it to, but there's something I don't do. Tipping for life. That's like making it rain every month on schedule. Let me tell you, get your parasol umbrella, cause it's gonna get better. Prepare you for the sea support. She's supposed to spend it on that baby, but we see she don't.
As Paul McCartney, the lawyers couldn't stop.
Send her into outer space. I know he wish he could, cause he paying $20K a day. That is eating good. Like an infant, just getting drunk, cause you miscalculated the next.
From the giddy up, better choose the right one or pick the kiddies up.
got 2 bad top drive. I be running to a check, I be sprinting to a profit. Do the numbers when I want, I'm a cop.
We've got basketball action from Chase Center, the new home of the Warriors, here on 2K Sports. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. You take a look at the Suns. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And then George with the jam.
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Dunn misses. Curry fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Maxey. Warriors with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Doing it like only he can. Stephen Curry's accuracy is something to watch.
Now, here's Maxey. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Camby the screen. And slam dunk by Camby.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Curry. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thank you, David. They kick it out to Green. The 3. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Outside Butler. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler, as tough as they come, competing on the backboards. Nice second chance opportunity.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Well, everyone in the NBA understands that Steph Curry is the master in pick and roll. He understands to take what the defense gives him.
Now here's Durant. Nothing on the board. And he makes good on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially
make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing four in the league. Unreal court vision.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Suns trailed by 9. Maxey looking it over. Takes it inside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Curry with it. Maxey covering. Back to Curry. Out to Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State here. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bull. Action coming off the assist from KD.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
And it's sent back by George. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Curry with the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point.
15. The Suns.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well. Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Curry! What else is new?
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Outside, Maxey. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Curry deciding where to go with it. Heat. A shot by Rodman. Wide open. And another 3 for Golden State.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Suns trailed by 13. Outside, KD. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Podziemski with it. Guarded now by Durant. Hield can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That's you gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Hield attacking. Done with some nice D. Maxey on the wing. Outside for George. Can be down low. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 14. And the Suns tack on 2 more. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Hield from outside. Allen with the rebound. Suns trail by 6. Oubre outside. Screen by Bol. And finished off by Oubre.
Well, Oubre has the kind of athleticism that makes that an easy play.
Pass to Post. Hits the three-point bomb. Post has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
They kick out to Hield. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now here is Conley. Still yet to score. Here's Oubre. Softly drops in the floater.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Podziemski with it. On the wing, Hield. .44 seconds left in the first half. And the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That's his first foul. Three-pointer, Hield. Here's Post. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Pass to Bol. And shot on the way. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Bol's got 4 this quarter.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bol's understanding of when to look for his next level.
A nice shot by Moody.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Now Conley. And there's the drive. Pass to Bol. Back to Conley. He gets it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that 3 makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And Phoenix has possession, trailing by 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Here's Camby. Rodman grabs the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
Warriors leading by 5. Right side, Butler to the inside, and then Rodman with the dunk.
Well, there's evidence all over the floor of how well Stephen Curry runs this team. He does a good job keeping them at their pace and making all the right decisions.
Pass to Campbell. Back to Maxey. Outside for George. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Butler attacks in transition.
A hard guy to check when he's flying through the air. Butler with emphasis.
Durant at the elbow. Back to Maxey. And stolen by Butler. And stolen by Maxey. Driving the lane, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Outside, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with Meyer anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And stolen by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's KD. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. This makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps the players' trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. From deep. 6 on the shot clock.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Here's Williams. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Conley surveying the D. In the corner, it's Oubre. Trains it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A short corner 3 works for Kelly Oubre. Nice smooth shot.
Outside, Green. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Lob pass to Oubre. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, there's a chemistry with this group, and Oubre makes that finish look easy.
52 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Bull. Here's Allen, defended by Moody. 6 to shoot. And Bull wide open. He shoots. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
Man, you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game. And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
Pass to Oubre. 20 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Bull with it. Shoots from the corner. The Warriors pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Kuminga. And Bull sends it back. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day?
49. The Suns, 45.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Inside. Here's Camby. Rodman with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half. 5 overall.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The Suns making a switch here.
Substitution for the
Suns trail by 10.
Number 0, Reed Simpson.
Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, there's a smoothness to Paul George's game. He's moving fast, but he makes it look easy.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Action coming off the assist from KD. And that's 11 points for Bol Bol.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And George with the stuff.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it.
Pass to Butler. Green, the screen. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 23.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Butler. And Durant sends it back.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
Drills it from outside. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Bull. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bulls got 5 points now in the quarter.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bol there with a big basket.
To the middle. Curry gets it to go inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Maxey. An easy 2 points on the layup.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Payton with the screen. Takes a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. George with no one around. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead. Outside Butler. Here's Curry with the three, and Ball pulls it down.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible. Nobody you want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
Screen by Durant. Maxey. Yes!
Not one to turn down a challenge. Maxey. Wow.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. The Suns making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. In the corner, it's Oubre. Durant in the corner to tie it up. Warriors with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Butler deciding where to go with it. Down low, looking for Payton. He gets it there. Got it!
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Baby, I'm loving the taste. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look.